Can you see that?
Okay, y'all should be streaming now.
Okay, folks. We had a little technical difficulty. We hope we're streaming again. That's 2 up, 2 down on the Corning Bobcats.
If you're just now joining us, Bobcats are batting first this game because we are considered the visitors in this doubleheader second game. Landon Lucas up to bat. 2 outs, nobody on. First inning.
There's a pitch. Oh, it's a hit directly to
Line
second base, right
drive.
in his glove. He didn't even have to move, I don't think.
I don't think so either. Landon made it really easy on him. But on the bright side, he hit the ball. If we'll keep hitting the ball, good things will happen. So we go to the bottom of the first. Gosnell will be up to bat. Score 0-0.
Looks like John Swint's going to be pitching for the Bobcats.
John takes him some warm-up pitches.
And we just need to get something straight before we get going too far along here, because there was rumor that on Facebook that everybody was giving Timothy credit for doing all this when it's really me and Kenny.
Absolutely.
I'd have to take on
Give credit where credit is due.
That's true.
We've got the legendary Rick Prater behind the plate on this game. I think this is going to be his final appearance as an official here at Corning. I don't know if he has any other games in the next week or so that he's going to officiate, but he's been around Northeast Arkansas doing this for 35 years, and he loves the game. He loves the kids, and you can tell it. A lot of these guys, you know, they have full-time jobs, and then they come and do this after hours, and it's like a lot of the things, yes, they do get paid, but it's not enough to cover their gas. I mean, you know, it's truly because they love the sport, they love the kids, and he's give 35 years to it. So if you see Rick Prater out, give him a pat on the back and tell him you appreciate what he's done for the kids of Northeast Arkansas.
And it's really not enough to deal with the parents.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the kids are the easy part. Yeah. It's us screaming parents that disagree with every call they make, you know, and it doesn't matter what call you make as an official. Somebody's going to be mad. One side or the other is not going to like the call.
I really don't think I've ever yelled at an official.
No, I'd say you probably never have,
I
Mark.
don't think so.
I'd say out of all the people in the world, you're probably the only one that never has.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, coming up to bat for Gosnell, number 27. Let's see what John Ethan's got for him on the mound here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Comes the second pitch. Strike two.
Drops in there for a second strike.
There's a pop foul ball.
Over the fence on the right-hand side.
Kenny today, I don't think they really changed anybody besides John Ethan and Parker swap places.
I believe that's it. Still got Eli in right, Camden in center. Landon in left, Fisher on third, Parker on short, Clayton Kemp on second, Red on first, Rodney behind the plate.
There's pitch. Ooh, that was close. That batter probably felt the stitches on that ball go by.
I think I may have missed a ball. Is it 2-2?
I believe so. 2-2.
I think it is.
There's a pitch. Oh, another foul ball down third base.
Still 2-2.
There's pitched, and it's high. Got a full count going on.
John Nathan licks his fingers a little bit.
Oh, there's a ground ball right back to the pitcher. And there's an out.
Easy throw over to Rhett for the out. 1 out.
Number 5 for Gosnell coming up to bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
By looking at the batter's face, he disagrees.
Yeah. Second pitch is high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's pitch.
Headed to the parking lot.
That ball says he's out of here. That ball's outside. Counts 2-2 now.
Rodney does a good job jumping over in front of that one and knocking it down. That ball was inside.
Yeah.
Here we are full again. One out in the bottom of the first. No score. Fouled that one off. Count still full. Batter steps out, looks at his mom in the crowd and says, "I love you." Steps back in. Either that or go get me a Gatorade. I'm not sure.
I'd probably go with the latter.
Another foul ball to the parking lot. Making our pitcher work. John Ethan wipes the sweat from his brow.
That ball's high. That's ball
It's
4.
high. Gives him first base.
Number 4 for Gosnell coming up.
So they got a runner on first, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. No score.
There's a ground ball to short. Throw to first. Got him.
Yep. Throw was a little high over to Rhett, but he snagged it, brought it down, and tagged the runner. Couldn't get to the bag before the runner, but he tagged him before he touched it.
The runner from first did advance to second. Shortstop seen he couldn't make that play, so he went ahead and went for the out at first.
Yeah, that runner was already gone from first on the pitch, so there was no play for a double play.
Number 50 up to bat for Gosnell.
Little low for a ball. Two outs, 1 ball, no strikes.
There's a pitch. Another ball. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Gosnell's got runner at second.
And he's getting a pretty good lead.
Yeah,
I don't
he
know
is.
that I wouldn't just check him once.
There it is.
He steps off to turn, no throw.
I can't believe you called that, Kenny.
You know, it's a gift.
I see that now.
Ooh, that like to hit him in the belly
Yeah.
button, but it didn't.
If he'd had an outie, it probably would have.
Now we're 3-0. Let's see if we can work out of this, John Ethan. Give him something he wants to swing at.
Ball 4.
Boy, I like that one. I
That
don't
looked
know.
pretty good. If
But
it,
I guess we'll go with his call.
13 for Gosnell coming up to the plate.
Runners on first and second. 2 out. Bottom of the first. No score.
There's ball.
I'm not sure where that's at. It looks good from here. It must be a little low because it's right over the plate. Batter squares to bunt. Pulls it back. Called a ball.
Two balls, no strikes. 2 out. We got out of any base right here. There's a strike. 2-1 to count now. There's a pitch. There's a foul ball down third base. Counts 2-2.
2-2 and 2 outs. Batter pats his helmet, steps back in the box. John Ethan gets ready.
There's a pitch. There's a little foul ball down third baseline.
Still 2-2.
It's a pitch.
Fouled back
Foul
over
ball.
the fence.
We're probably going to hear that one.
Yes.
Yeah, right on the roof.
If I'd had a glove, I could have caught that one.
Foul ball down third baseline.
They're going to absolutely wear our pitcher
Yeah.
out.
He's going to have 20 pitches on one batter.
He needs to just whiff at one right here.
Yep.
Get us out of this inning. It's hard to score when you're out there. You got to come in here to score.
There's a ball.
Here we are full again, 3-2.
There's a pitch. Another pop fly behind the plate.
Umpire was out of balls. He asked for some more. They're all in a ditch behind us.
Well, one thing, the batter's not afraid to swing.
No, he's not.
There's a pitch. High, ball 4, bases loaded. Now you definitely got it out at any base.
Yes. Kyle wants to have a little talk with John Ethan.
Number
Calls
3
time.
for Gosnell is going to be at the plate. Kenny, my wife's at home now.
Oh, yeah?
I bet she is fixing me one big old supper.
I bet she is too.
Yeah.
Yes. Nicole, if you're listening, he loves tuna fish. And
Actually,
it's easy.
I do like tuna fish.
Well, I do too if it's fixed right, you know. Danielle calls it cat food. I don't know. Mix a little egg and a little relish in it, a little mustard and mayo.
Well, I was
I
really
think-
thinking about T-bone steak,
Oh,
fried
that's
potatoes.
that's probably what you're
Yeah.
having at $8 a pound. I mean, you know, who couldn't have T-bone every night?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, $8 T-bone might be cheap. It might be 10 or 12. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I ain't had one in so long. I don't know what they cost.
Well, I don't want mine wrapped in lettuce, so we're not going to go that way.
Okay.
Here comes pitch. And it's a ball.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded for Gosnell here in the bottom of the first.
There's a pitch. There's a strike.
He wanted to take a swing at that one.
Yeah. I believe I'd throw 2 more just like that.
I believe I would too if I could.
That ball low in the dirt.
We need this out right here.
Yep, in a bad way.
We have nowhere to put him. Now we're 3-1.
3-1.
John Ethan just having trouble finding the zone. Needs to settle down right here and throw us a strike. And
There's a pop-up.
Camden comes up under it.
Center field.
And makes the
Good
catch for the 3rd out. Gets us out of the inning. We go to the top of the 2nd, still 0-0. Gosnell coach shaking his head as he walks back from first base. That's hard when you got runners on every bag and just can't get one of them home. We've been there. We feel your pain, sir.
I do believe that the ump now is going to rush him up a little bit.
Well, you know, he is retiring, so
yeah,
he's wanting to hurry up and go get his fishing poles ready.
I believe that's 21 on the mound for Gosnell. He pitched the first inning.
Going to have Clayton Kemp up starting out this inning.
We can do a little rally right here and give ourselves a little cushion.
Yeah, it's hard to win a game without scoring, so we're going to have to score. And there's no better time than now.
Yep. There's a pitch outside.
Clayton steps out of the box. Steps back in. Tips his hat at the pitcher.
There's a pitch. There's strike.
Something about it Clayton didn't like.
Yeah. Counts 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Swings and miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out.
There's a pitch. Oh,
pass ball.
Pass ball. If he runs fast enough, he's got it.
He's got it. Got first base on a passed ball, swing and miss. 3rd strike. So
there's our break right there. That's what we need.
We don't care how we get on base. We just want to be on base. John Ethan coming up to bat.
That was good on Clayton to pay attention.
Right. He gets a lead over there on first.
There's a pitch. There's a bunt.
John Ethan.
It's foul ball.
Oh, rolls foul by about a foot. Would have been a beautiful bunt.
There's a pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-2. Nobody out. This pitcher does a little arm dangle.
Yeah. There's a swing and a miss. A throw to first. That was close.
Yeah, he's back in there under the tag. That was almost a double play. Clayton got caught looking over there, but he got back. So we got one out. Fisher up to bat.
Big 22 is going to get it rolling for us right here.
Let's hope so. Clayton tying his shoe over on first. He come back in so hard it untied his shoe.
There's the pitch.
Oh, that had to feel good.
That hurt.
I'm not exactly sure if that hit him on the elbow or the knuckles, but either way, it hit him. So now we got runners on first and second. Yeah. Eli Mason coming up to bat. Don't rub it, Fisher. Don't rub it. he's gritting his teeth down there. He'll remember that boy's number. He may get to pitch to him later this game.
Eli Mason at the plate. See if we can't get this rolling. Oh, there's a little pop.
Little pop fly. It falls in. Yeah, you're going to call the batter out probably.
What are they doing there? I don't understand that one either.
That was an infield fly as far as – now, I don't know if they called it. I don't know what they done. You would think it would have been an infield fly.
Yeah.
You know, Fisher would have got second base. Eli would have been out. But now we have Fisher on first and Clayton on third with 2 outs and Camden up to bat.
We're going to have to get us a rule book.
We're going to have to learn it, yeah. I don't know if it's because they didn't call it, because normally they'll call infield fly, or at least they'll agree on it.
Pitch was inside, ball 1.
Way outside. 2 balls, no strikes.
I believe that ball would have got by the catcher just a little bit further. Fisher had been gone.
Well, he needs to be. He needs to be on second.
Yeah. There comes the pitch. Oh,
that's
going to
be
first
down.
baseman's head.
Absolutely.
That's a fair ball. Corning scores.
Clayton's coming in to score. Fish is going to third. Camden holds up at first. All right, so.
Corning takes the lead, 1-0.
Here in the top of the second, 2 outs.
Rodney Raper coming up to bat for the Bobcats.
Got a runner on third and a runner on first.
I'd almost bet money Camden goes to second.
I'd almost bet you're right. They may check him right here, though.
There's a pitch.
Nope, he's off.
Oh, there's a drive to center field.
Oh, and he's right under.
Right in the glove.
I thought that ball was going to get down and we was going to do big things. But we took a lead, 1-0 here in the top of the second. Gosnell will come up and get their turn to bat, as they are the home team in this game. We were home team in the first game, this being a doubleheader, so they get to be home team this game. as the men in black get together and discuss the call that was made out there. And go ask them, Mark. See if they think they're wrong.
Well, I'm thinking if they keep dragging this out, we're going to need those lights that are turned on.
They did turn the lights on, didn't
Yeah.
they? Yeah, I don't figure it's going to. It
Don't
don't get dark now till 8 o'clock. Of course, they may stand there and talk for an hour. I don't know.
8 o'clock. Whew, that's late. That's past my bedtime.
You don't even see the sun go down anymore. do you?
No.
It's getting into my busy season too in the fish business, and I've got to start going to bed earlier. We've been staying up till 10 o'clock every night. That don't work. When you got to get out at 4:30 or 5 every morning, 7 days a week, it's I told Danielle, I said I'm too old for this. We got to start them 9 o'clock shows. We're going to start recording them instead of staying up and watching them.
Well, you don't have to get up so early. I'll come by and check them fish for
I'd
you.
appreciate that. Yeah, that'd be great.
As long as you don't have none of those guard snakes like you
Oh,
have.
oh no, we put them up at night.
Okay,
yeah,
that's good.
Yeah. As Doyle always said, them snakes, they just make two little bitty holes. That's all they do. Don't know. You know, it's like two wasp stings side by side.
Yeah. Number 2 for Gosnell coming up to the plate. John Ethan still on the mound. And here comes the first pitch. Ground ball to third right in the chest. Oh, that had to hurt. Throw to first. Oh, I don't know about that one either.
Oh, called him safe. It was
Called
a
him
bang
safe.
play. That's one of those calls you just make and hope you're right, I
Yeah.
think, But, yeah, he gave Gosnell the benefit of the doubt. Runner on first.
I still think there was 6 inches of air underneath his foot before he hit.
I've been telling Fisher over there, if you can't get it in your glove, get it somewhere on you. And that's what he done that time. He took one right to the chest
Right to
bone.
the chest.
But,
He's getting beat up tonight.
yeah.
Got number 7 up to the plate for Gosnell. Runner at first. There's a pitch.
Beautiful.
There's a strike.
No balls, one strike, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the second for Gosnell. They got a runner on first.
There's a pitch. Runner's going to second. Oh,
No
catcher
throw.
dropped the ball.
One ball, one strike. Runner on second now.
Nathan takes a look at the second. Here's a pitch.
Squares to bunt, pulls it back, called a ball. Now we're 2-1.
I think Rodney was ready for the runner that time. He was ready to
Yeah, he was going to.
shotgun that ball down there. Comes pitch.
Squares to bunt, puts the bunt down. John Ethan fields it,
first.
takes it to first. Being covered by Clayton Kemp
He
as
is out.
Rhett came in. Out's called. So now they advance the runner to third. They got a runner on third with one out.
Number 11 for Gosnell coming up to the plate. Comes a pitch. Ball's low.
Pitcher steps off, runner goes back to third. Batter steps out, now steps back in.
There's a pitch. That's a low ball.
John's going to have to find the zone. He's throwing a lot of stuff low. It's on line. It's just low.
Counts 2-0, 1 out. Corner with the lead, 1-0. There's a foul ball down third baseline.
We'll call it a strike.
There's a pitch. Ground ball between third and short. Gosnell scores. Runners held up at first.
Tie ball game, 1-1. Gosnell's got a runner on first with still just 1 out.
Number 27 coming up for Gosnell. And this boy's not afraid to swing his bat. He proved that in the first game. There's a pitch. Runner's going. There's a throw. It's a little late. Runner advances to second.
Knocked the bag loose on second. Official out there repositioned it. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Tie ball game, 1-1.
There's a pitch. There's a strike.
One ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
There's a pitch. That ball's outside. Runner's going to third.
No throw into third safely. Rodney couldn't get it out of his glove quick enough. Now the count's 2-1. Runner on third.
There's a pitch.
Don't know exactly where that one was.
Yeah.
Whoops, I called it a strike on the board. I guess I better change that to 1. 1 out.
There's a pitch. Woo, that almost hit the noggin.
And that's ball 4.
Gosnell now has a runner at first and third.
We're going to try a different pitcher, looks like. Kyle comes out of the dugout. Waves, I believe he was waving Camden in from center field. Gosnell puts a courtesy runner in for their catcher on first base. Camden throws him some warm-up pitches. I'm assuming that you can put a pitcher back in this game that pitched last game as long as he didn't pitch too much.
Right.
And that's probably where Gosnell's at. You know, they had 4 or 5 different pitchers, so they can probably use them same guys in this game too because none of them pitched over 2 innings.
Yeah.
Yep. Nicole, if you're listening and you get that supper ready before this is over, you're welcome to bring it up here.
I'd definitely share.
Yeah, absolutely. Mark is a sharer. Yeah.
Looks like number 5 for Gosnell will be the batter coming up once Camden gets done warming up.
Official tells Camden he's got 2 more pitches to dial it in. All right, we go back to play. Gosnell's got runners on first and third with 1 out. New batter up to the plate. Scores 1-1. here in the bottom of the second.
It'd be nice if they pull off a double play right here. Batter insinuates he's going to bunt already, and his pitch is made. Runner from first advances to second.
It's a called strike, so the count's 0-1. Runners on second and third now. Pitch is low for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out. 1-1. We're all lined up with ones now.
We got the ones.
There's a pitch. Pitch a little high. Counts 2-1. There's a pitch. A little pop fly out to center field.
Hits a hole. Runner comes in for Gosnell. 2
runners are in. Gosnell takes the lead, 3-1. They got a runner on first. Number 4 for Gosnell coming to the plate.
Still just 1 out. Not a whole lot you can do with them balls that's hitting the hole like that. I mean, you just can't close in that much ground. And I'd say at this age, a lot of that's more luck than skill, but sometimes luck is better than skill.
Well, I know the runner on second didn't waste no time. He ran a third. He was coming in pretty quick. There's a pitch. Runner's going. Rodney drops the ball out of his glove. He's having a hard time keeping that ball in his glove.
You know, a lot of those pitches are low, and he's having trouble. I think part of it is he's dropping down to block the ball, but he's not getting it in his glove good. He's stopping the ball, keeping it going by him, but
runner's going to third. Pop fly. Runner's going back.
Foul ball back into the screen. Runner goes back.
Comes pitch. Ground ball to short. A little fumble there. Throws to first. He's safe. Gosnell now has runners at first and third.
They come off of Parker's glove a little bit. Bobbled it there on the ground. He had a tough throw to first, and that boy's got legs. He got there quick.
Number 50 for Gosnell coming up to bat. There's a pitch. Runner's going to second. Oh, that's a line drive between short and third.
Runner from second to third falls down. He's tagged out. So we do get it out of it. They score another score run. So
a little slipping in grass helped us out there.
Yeah, it did. It got us an out. Okay.
Base hit for number 50, number 13 for Gosnell coming up the plate. There's a pitch. It's outside.
1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Gosnell leads 4-1.
There's a pitch. It's a swing. He hits a third. Throws to first. He's out. That's
got her third out finally. So at the end of the second inning, Gosnell leads 4-1.
Looks like the Bobcats are getting a little talking to.
Yeah. They was probably talking about turkey hunting. You know, turkey season just come in.
Oh, yeah. Boy, you shoot one of them in Walmart, they get upset about all
Oh,
that.
do they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No sense of humor.
Nah. People just can't laugh anymore. It's everything's so serious. Yeah, I worked with a guy that told me a story. Said, well, it's been 20 years ago, but his neighbor come in, drove up in his yard and said, "Hey, I got me a turkey, first turkey this guy had ever killed." And Shelby said, "Really? They have a good beard?" And he said, "No, it ain't got a beard." And the guy said, or Shelby told him, said, "Well, it's a hen and it's illegal if it ain't got a beard." So Shelby went there to look at it. We have hunters like this in the woods, but this guy had shot his neighbor's guinea and thought it was a turkey. Shelby looked at it and said, "You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Just don't tell your neighbor."
Yeah. Tell me what it tastes like.
Yeah. He just thought he got him a little turkey. Looks like our leadoff batter here in the top of the third is going to be Parker Davis.
Great white shadow himself.
Mm-hmm.
He must get his sense of humor for his mom, because his dad's not funny at all. But Parker's a pretty funny guy once you get to know him.
Yeah. Yeah, when he loosens up.
Comes the first pitch. It's nice strike. Second pitch.
We got the call on that one.
Outside, yeah. That looked pretty good to me, too.
Yeah.
But the man in black calls it.
His eyes are a lot closer than ours are.
There's a pitch. Oh, little grounder to second base. Got him out. Boy, he can fly, Parker.
He can.
He almost made that.
Yeah, that ball was hit to the second baseman, and it was a close play at first.
Red Aiden up to bat. There's a pitch. There's a strike. Second pitch. Oh, it's hit out to
hit.
right field.
That went between the first baseman and the second baseman. Right fielder come in and get the ball, but no play. Red's safe on first. Got Landon Lucas coming up to bat now. One out. Here in the top of the third, Gosnell leads 4-1 over the Bobcats.
Got Landon Lucas at the plate for the Bobcats. Pitch a little low. See if he can't rally us together and close that gap up. Courtney's got a runner at first. Oh, there's another little binger.
Jammed
Third
him.
base, picks it up, throws it, gets him out. Red advances to second.
Got 2 outs now with Clayton Kemp coming up.
Top of the third inning.
Come on, Clayton, trade places with Red out there. Let's.
Gosnell has the lead, 4-1. There's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Comes the second pitch. Ball's low. There's a pitch. Oh,
High fly ball to center field.
Center field catches it. Third out.
If that would have went out instead of up, it would have. Yeah, that was
our seniors.
Last night
numbers.
was senior night, and they wrote their numbers there for senior night.
Yeah.
Gosnell fan curious about our painting here behind home plate. We got number 10, number 6, and JW. Jaden Wiedemann, he didn't have a number. He's in the dugout this year, so they honored him as a senior too. Yeah, and Kemp and Colby Briney is the other two. They had senior night here last night. Got Camden back on the mound warming up.
Kenny, y'all sell fish all over or just statewide?
Yeah, 90% of our fish go to Louisville, Kentucky. The pay lake industry over there, it's a booming business over there. I guess over there, instead of going to movies, people go fishing. I don't know, but we supply just a small part of that market over there, and it takes most of our fish. We sell a few loads, go to Arizona and Texas, and we even last year had a load go up to Ontario, Canada, which was a first for us. But most of them go to Kentucky. A lot of places around Louisville.
Arizona, they got enough water in Arizona to keep fish?
Well, I don't know. They've bought a few. The parks, tourism park service, whatever it is out there. We had a live hauler haul some out there.
Number 3 for Gosnell at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Foul ball.
Quickly 0-2. Got a Gosnell parent standing here at the fence giving his son batting tips.
It's a good thing we don't do stuff like that.
I know.
We talked about that earlier. We don't do stuff like that.
And teenage boys are so good about taking that too, you know.
Yep. Oh, there's a foul ball down third base. Here comes pitch. Oh, ground ball to third. Fisher gloves it. Gets the runner out.
All right. Yeah, Dad goes back and sits down. Whatever he said almost worked. It was a hit.
Hey, you did hit the ball.
Yep.
See, if these kids would listen to us, they'd be a lot better.
I know. Yep. Hope this kid's dad keeps his seat because we don't need another hit.
Yeah.
Number 2 up to bat for Gosnell.
Oh, foul ball down third baseline. Yeah, that's the bad thing about here. Where you're seeing the game from for us is eye level with people that stand. We're not up above on top of the box here. There's a ball. Counts 1-1. We had talked to Andy about getting us a platform above.
Yeah, a skybox. We need a skybox. We could do so much better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a ground ball to short. Little bobble. Little off throw there.
Runner safe on first.
Number 7 coming up to bat for Gosnell.
So we're in the bottom of the third. Gosnell's leading 4-1. 1 out. Runner on first. Camden pitching from the stretch.
Checks first.
Checks the runner at first. He's back in safe. Got to keep him honest.
There's a pitch. Runner's going to second.
Rodney's having a lot of trouble today keeping that ball in his glove. We just can't Can't seem to get the ball and make a throw to second.
It's like you said, though. It's like the runner knows, too, because it's a low pitch whenever it happens.
Yeah.
That catcher's mitt's hard to turn the right way when it's that low.
Yeah.
There's a pitch. That's a strike.
1-1. Runner on second.
There's a pitch. Oh, foul ball.
1-2.
There's a pitch. Shortstop. Throw to first. Throws a little bit off.
Yep, he got him. The runner dodged and missed the bag, and Rhett got the ball and tagged him on his way back to the bag. That's one of those plays. If that runner would have just pretended he touched the bag, he might not have been called out. But he was scrambling to get back, so Rhett knew that he had a chance to tag him and did.
A good save by Rhett.
Absolutely. So we got 2 outs now. Runner on third.
Number 11 at the plate, Gosnell. Strike ball.
Make your mind, is it a strike or a ball?
It was a strike.
Okay.
Not a strike ball, but a strike.
Oh, inside. Batter could have turned the hip into that one if he so choose. Decided not to.
There's a pitch.
Oh, that was pretty.
Yeah.
Called a ball.
Just a hair
2-1.
high, maybe. According to them.
Belly button high, I don't know. I guess maybe a little high.
There's a pitch. Oh, ball's outside.
Good job by
save.
Rodney stopping that one. Now we're 3-1, 2 outs, runner on third. Gosnell still leading 4-1 over the Bobcats here in the bottom of the third.
There's a pitch. Foul ball.
Hit that one on the head and went foul. So we're full 3-2.
Count. There's a pitch. Foul ball down third baseline. That almost hit the runner.
Yeah.
There's a pitch. Another foul ball.
Back into the fence. This number 11's getting his money's worth.
There's a pitch. Oh, it's the fly ball out the center. In between center and right field.
Left field.
Left field, I'm sorry.
It's all right. You had your back to him.
Okay. That dude can run.
Yeah. Wow.
All the way to third.
All the way to third on a ground ball. And they scored one.
One more.
5-1 Gosnell. Runner on third on that triple. Still got 2 outs. We need a third out here.
Number 27 up to bat for Gosnell.
Batter wasn't comfortable. He calls time, backs out of the box.
There's a pitch. A little high.
Do they make special baseball underwear?
Slide shorts, yeah.
All of these boys have a lot of underwear trouble, if you'll notice.
Oh, good stop by Fisher. Oh.
Rush to throw a little bit to
little
first.
low. Gosnell scores again.
Gosnell scores again. Getting a courtesy runner for their catcher over on first. Yeah, Fisher done a good job knocking that down, but he just rushed his throw a little bit because it was going to be a close play. That
Yep.
boy was pretty quick, and he just didn't get it where it needed to be. Gosnell leads 6-1 now.
Number 5
Still
for
2
Gosnell
outs.
up to the plate. I would be looking for the runner to be going from first to second. And there
He's
he goes.
gone.
Oh, foul ball.
Batter fouls it into his leg. That always feels good. Runner has to go back to first. Don't rub it, son. It'll be all right.
Just smearing the pain.
Yeah.
There goes the pitch. Runner's going to second. Throws there. A little late. A little late. I was beginning to wonder if he's going to have anybody there to catch the ball.
Yeah, I was wondering that too.
Gosnell now has a runner at second. There's a pitch. A little high.
Counts 2-1.
There's a pitch. Oh, pop fly. Now that.
Oh, and it's over Eli's head. Gosnell's going to score again, and that runner advances to third. Another triple for Gosnell. That's a killer. Gosnell leads 7-1 now in the bottom of the third.
Number 4 for Gosnell up to the plate.
This is what you call a 2-out rally. They have really rallied.
Ball's outside. There's a pitch. Ball 2. Counts 2-0. 2 outs. Gosnell's got a runner on third. Gosnell leads 7-1. Oh, ground ball between third and short.
Hit another gap. Gosnell scores another
again.
one. They're getting pretty good at that, hitting it where we ain't.
Yep. Coach
Kyle.
Kyle coming to the mound.
Going to talk it over with Camden. Looks like we're going to have a pitch and change. We'll put Cannon Cummings in to pitch. Looks like we're sending Camden to center field. Going to send, see, I guess that'd be Landon out there. Going to send him over to right. Eli comes in.
Now, Cannon's a freshman too, isn't he?
Yes. Cannon taking his warm-up pitches.
You got good control. Good control of the ball right there.
Yeah.
He definitely knows where the strike zone's at.
Yeah, his dad told us the other night that this is his comfort zone right here. He loves being on the pitching mound. And you can tell he's worked on it a lot. correct me if I'm wrong, but now this is a new batter, right? What happened last?
The runner hit the ball
Was
over to right field.
okay. That one's popped
Popped
up
up.
out of play. Because I had 2 balls and no strikes on the scoreboard. I didn't think that was right. So,
You got
So
number
now it's
50 up for Gosnell.
0-1, 2 outs, runner on first.
Runner's going.
No throw to second. Called a strike, so we're 0-2, 2 outs.
Here comes the pitch. There's an out.
Floats right out to Landon for our 3rd out. And it's just that easy.
Just
you
that
know?
easy.
The bad news is Gosnell's leading us 8-1 now as we go into the top of the 4th inning. We've got some work to do to get back in this, but it can happen. We beat a team last night 15-0.
Yeah.
You know, so things can happen.
I got to watch part of that one.
The warm part or the cold part?
The cold part at the end when they were when y'all were probably shivering and I was sitting in the heat.
Oh yeah,
The
no,
house.
I was in here, so I wasn't shivering. That's why I volunteered for this job. I've been out here a lot of years and realize how cold it can be at baseball games. Still got the same pitcher for Gosnell.
Yeah, he's
warming
going to be
up.
the only one that's pitched 3 innings, isn't he?
I believe so.
Looks like we got John Ethan Swint going to start us off with the bats for Bobcats.
You can feel the temperature dropping now, even
Yeah.
in here. That sun's going down.
Well, don't get no ideas. We're not cuddling.
Okay, all right. That was my next question. I'm glad you answered it. Yeah, I'd have felt goofy asking. Yeah. You know it's cold. I see a lawyer out there and he's got his hands in his own pocket.
That is cold. There's pitch.
Called a ball outside.
There's the second pitch. That is a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Swing and a miss, drop ball on that pitch. John runs to first, but they get the ball and throw him out. So have the old Fisher Francis coming up,
The
1
main
out.
man, the main man himself. Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to brag on him just because he's yours, but I really enjoy having Fisher on Wednesday nights.
I enjoy you having him on Wednesday nights.
He is a great young man.
You know, it's something kind of like what, and we've told him this before. People's going to talk. In a small town, people's going to talk.
Oh, yeah.
If you're a kid, you've just got to try to do enough good that if somebody hears something bad about you, they say, "No, I don't believe it." And that's what I tell them. You know.
Oh, there's a
Ground ball. Oh,
misses.
and it's through.
Shortstop misses the ball.
So Fisher's on base again.
Here we go.
But yeah, you know, and all these boys, there's a whole lot of young men in this town that are good kids, and they're not kids. I mean, you know, they're learning, they're trying to get through life and learn how to be a good adult.
Yes, sir.
And what you're doing out there is helping them with that tremendously. And us as parents, we're tickled to death that they're coming out there and y'all are allowing them to.
Cannon Cummins up to bat. There's first pitch.
Swing and going to be a foul ball to the right side. Cannon's just a ball player. I mean, he lives and breathes baseball.
There's a pitch.
Oh, late called strike.
Yeah.
I believe that was a little outside. That
Just a little
catcher had to
bit.
move over to get that one, but it is what it is. Swung on that one. So Cannon's out striking, and let's see, that's 2 outs. Runner on first, Camden up to bat.
You talking about this town having a lot of good young men. It really does. Bunch of real good young men trying their hardest.
Yep.
I enjoy having them.
And it's not easy. You know, and all this social media and stuff is great in a lot of ways, but a lot of ways it's not. And these kids have to navigate things that we
Yeah.
never had to navigate.
That's what we talk about, son. Captain Hudson up to bat. Fisher at first. There's a pitch. Inside.
Count 2-0 or is it 3-0?
I believe that's 3-0, I think.
He won't hold his fingers up, so I don't know.
We get busy talking, and sometimes we lose track of where we're at.
Yeah. They can't fire us.
No.
That's 4-0 now.
All
So
four.
Camden's on first. Fisher goes over to second. And just a little info, you know, Mark and Nicole feed these kids every Wednesday night. And I know there's a lot of people in town, maybe you don't have kids, but you want to feed these boys, I'm sure it would be welcomed. Teenage boys love to eat. So if there's anybody out there that just thinks, hey, I like what they're doing, I'd like to feed them one Wednesday night, just give any of us a holler and we'll get you in touch with the right people. And the kids aren't picky. They'll eat about anything.
That's for sure. There's pitch. There's a low ball.
Runners are going to advance.
There we go. Bobcats don't have runners at second and third. Yeah, I'm fortunate enough to have good parents that help out. So I don't have to feed them just a whole lot myself.
Well, you know, sometimes we get sick fish, you know, and we don't
Yeah.
care to clean them sick fish and feed them to the kids.
Andy really likes them.
Oh, does he?
Yes,
Oh,
he
does
does.
he? Oh, yeah.
He does.
Well, you can't eat them unless they're dead anyway. You
That's
can't
true.
eat a live fish, so, you know.
Got Rodney Rapert at the plate. Counts 1-0.
2 outs.
There's the pitch. It's an
Way
outside.
outside. Ball 2.
There's the pitch.
Still
Ball.
outside.
Ball 3.
3-0. What's the batter going to do? I know if he don't do the right thing,
Yeah.
he'll be in trouble.
He's probably going to watch this one go by.
Yeah. And it's a good thing because
Yep,
it's a ball.
Ball 4. Bases loaded for the Bobcats.
Got Parker lead off batter back up.
This would be a great time. To
Yes, and Parker's
rally.
due. Parker's a hitter. He's not had a lot of luck tonight, but he is a hitter.
Comes a pitch. Oh, it's a pop.
Fouled back,
Back.
get over the fence, and it did into the crowd. Catcher makes a good try, but just can't climb that 12-foot fence.
Talking about Parker needing to get a hit here. Gosnell's had their share of hits this game. They've
Yeah.
done really well.
Yeah. and they're hitting them in the right places.
Yep.
We just haven't had that luck.
There's a pitch.
Foul ball come off the batter's foot, I believe. So we're 0-2, 2 outs. Important pitch coming up here.
Yeah.
Don't need to strand the bases loaded. No pressure, though, Parker.
Yeah, no pressure, Parker. Oh, there's a little pop fly. Will it drop in?
It
Will
may
drop?
be trouble.
That was a good catch.
I didn't think he caught it, but he did.
He did.
On his knees.
On his knees.
Yeah.
Slid on his knees.
Yeah. Give that boy kudos. He worked for that one. All right, so we go to the bottom of the fourth. Gosnell leading 8-1.
Cannon Cummins is coming back to the plate. To the mound to be pitching for the Bobcats.
We want to send our thoughts and prayers out to the Harden family as Colby Briney on the team. He's not here tonight. He lost his grandmother, and we just want to let them know that we're thinking about them.
Most definitely our prayers go out to them and the family.
Cannon says he's ready.
Looks like number 13 for Gosnell will be coming up to bat.
We may get to play a little bit of this in the dark.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a little outside. Swing and a miss.
Counts 1-1. Beautiful pitch.
Did he call that a ball?
I thought he called it a strike, but he didn't, did he? He stuck his arm out like he was going to, then he changed his mind.
Yeah. He must have had muscle cramp.
Yeah. Got around on that one quick. Foul ball.
Foul ball.
2-2. Nobody out.
Pitched. Full count, 3-2.
And these pitches aren't missing by much.
No.
I mean, they're there. Right? They're just a little off, I guess.
Ground ball to third.
Oh, and it's through his legs. Runner's going to be safe at first. I would say he's walking home, but he's got his vehicle here, so I may lock the door before he gets there, though. it's a mental thing. You know, sometimes you're trying to play the ball before you catch it, and you always got to catch it first.
Number 3 up to bat for Gosnell. Runner at first. Runner's going. There's a throw.
Runner's in safe. It's called a strike, so the count's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner on second for Gosnell. Bottom of the 4th inning. They're leading over the Bobcats 8-1.
There's a pitch. A little high. Counts 1-1.
Runner takes him a lead off a second. Cannon looks him over.
There's a pitch. Foul ball.
Long foul ball down the left field side. There is a base over there. I'd be left base, wouldn't it?
That'd be left base.
Yeah,
left base.
That's what I thought. 1-2 is the count. Pitch comes in a little inside for a ball. 2-2.
2-2. Gosnell got a runner on second. Foul ball.
Foul ball back into the stands. Watch your head, folks. Still 2-2.
Gosnell with the lead, 8-1. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Count 2-2, 0 outs. Here's a pitch.
Pop fly out to left field.
Caught.
Parker, I believe that's Parker Davis out there, makes that catch. Runner goes back to second. Got her first out.
Number 2 for Gosnell coming up to bat. There's pitch.
Little outside. Ball 1.
There's a pitch. Ground ball to third. Stop.
Gets him out at first. Runner advances to third. Fisher tried to look the runner back to second, but runner broke when Fisher threw to first. So we'll take the out.
2 outs.
2 outs. Runner on third.
Number 7 for Gosnell coming up to bat. There's a pitch. There's a strike. Comes pitch. It's a ball. Counts 1-1.
Fisher's got a lot of action over on third today, and that's caused by slow pitching, I think. Everybody's ahead of it, and they're driving the ball over that way. That's good practice for him. He needs it. Beautiful pitch. Line drive.
Line drive down center field.
So Gosnell's going to score again. 9-1. Runner on first, 2 outs.
Number 11 for Gosnell coming up to plate.
Cannon checks the runner at first. Back safe. He picked a boy off over at Rivercrest the other night.
Well, that runner's not just too far off the base.
No, he's
There's a pitch.
And he's gone.
He's gone.
Rodney
That
makes
could be
the
out.
throw.
Oh, just a little bit late.
Very close. But he's safe on second. I don't know if that's a ball or a strike. Do you?
I know.
We're going to call it a ball. I think it was a ball.
I was watching the
2-1.
runner.
I'll see if he holds his fingers up in a minute.
There's a pitch. It's high. Two.
2-0.
2-0.
Okay.
Comes pitch.
Pop fly.
Should be caught by shortstop. It is.
He does. Third out. Runner does not score, so we end the fourth inning. Gosnell leading 9-1. We'll go to the top of the fifth. Bobcats will get a chance to score some, and we sure need to.
They'd score at least 9 of them.
Yep. Had a memory pop up on Facebook today. 8 years ago, we were at a Redbirds game in Memphis. Parker Davis was with us. And at that time, believe it or not, Fisher was just a little bit taller than Parker, I believe, in that picture. If not, they were even. And Parker has really grown a lot in the last 8 years. I mean, he's a tall old boy now. I've always told him he was my favorite Davis. And they're all pretty good guys, but Parker's always been my favorite.
A special young man, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But I think Roman is probably a little taller than Parker.
Yeah, and I think that's eating Parker up a little. But, you know, I'd put them both in that tall category.
Yeah.
Same pitcher coming back. Looks like we got Red Eddington up to lead off in the fifth. Like I said, since this is a doubleheader, we are the visiting team in this game. We were home team in the first game, so that's why we're batting first every inning. Even though we're here at Bobcat Stadium.
Here comes first pitch to Rhett. It's a ground ball to second. Fields it. Throws him out.
So, quickly got one out.
Landon Lucas up to bat. Kenny, these boys have got to be getting tired because I know I am.
Yeah, and we're just sitting here. Yeah. I keep thinking about that T-bone steak at your house. Landon hits the first pitch.
Ground ball to
shortstop. Bobbles it, but picks it up and still makes the play. So now number 10, Clayton Kemp's up to bat. 2 outs. Quickly 2 outs. Maybe we'll get a 2-out rally like they had.
There's first pitch. Swing and a miss. Pitch number 2.
In the dirt. Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside again. Ball 2.
Pitch. Another ball.
3-1. Clayton gets a sign from Kyle.
Comes the pitch. There's a strike. Full count now. There's a pitch.
Foul
Foul
ball.
ball.
High fly foul ball.
Looks like Gosnell's changing pitchers.
Yeah, I guess maybe he's reached his limit or something. I don't know. New guy on the mound, number, what is that, 10? 18.
Haven't seen him tonight.
No. He may be their secret weapon.
He may have been their runner.
Yeah, may have been. I haven't even looked at their dugout. I don't know what kind of crew they've got. I don't know if they've got 10 players or 20 players.
They got several over there.
Looks like we may get to see Roman Davis come up to bat. I figure he's DHing maybe for our pitcher. That's if we get to him here.
Yeah.
Kemp's going to have to hit him one. New
He
pitcher.
said he's ready.
Yeah, his dad said, all you need is one strike, buddy, and
Yep.
he gave the thumbs up, so he feels like he can get it. We'll see here. I hope Clayton proves him wrong.
Oh, foul ball.
Drove that one into the ground. It went foul.
Here comes the pitch.
Outside. Gives
there.
him the bag. All right, so we got a runner on first. Want to see Roman.
Roman Davis. Shorty coming up to bat.
Yep. Yeah, his strike zone ought to be about 5 foot tall. If you can't throw a strike to this kid, you don't need to be pitching.
Here comes the pitch. Oh,
And
hit. Yeah, here we
through
go.
a gap between first and second.
Yep.
They was afraid Clayton was going to run to third, so they throw the ball over to third, but he holds up at second. Runners on first and second. Looks like Fish is going to be up to bat. I don't like that 9-1. That don't look good.
No.
We got to get some more runs. We don't want it to end like that.
You going to give him a ride home if he hits a homer here?
Oh, yeah. I'll put him on my shoulders, walk him home, yeah.
Comes the pitch. Foul ball.
Foul back into the fence. Strike one.
I just want to see him get on your shoulders. That's going to be the best part.
I would probably have to just lay down. Yeah.
Comes the second pitch. Another foul ball.
Well, I'm not liking how this is looking. 0-2. If this kid's got anything funny to throw, this is probably where we're going to see it. Runners take a good lead.
There's a pitch. Outside.
Outside.
Good eye. Pitcher shake his head yes. Here comes a pitch.
Popped up. It's going to be a foul ball if they don't catch it.
It's a foul.
It's a foul. It bounces out of his glove. He gets a glove on it, first baseman does, but he just can't hold on to it. So count still 1-2.
Comes a pitch. Oh, there we go. Line drive to center field.
Clayton Rounds third coming to
coming
home. The throw's coming in.
Way overthrown.
Way over his head.
Everybody advances.
Roman's going to go to third. Fisher's going to go to second. Bobcats score.
We score.
See, 9-2. That looks so much better than 9-1.
9-2, yes.
That one looks so small there, but that 2 looks bigger. We got runners on second and third. Got Cannon. Cannon's batting, so I was wrong. Roman wasn't DHing for him. He came in for someone else.
Well, counts 0-0 right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I need to erase that, don't I? Okay. Still got 2 outs.
Still got 2 outs.
Pitcher steps off for a second. Now he's ready.
Shakes that pitch off.
Didn't want to
There
throw
he goes.
that
He
one.
likes this one. Here it goes the pitch. That's a strike.
Swing and a miss.
There's a pitch. It's outside.
Low and outside. 1-1.
Boy, if that had him right behind Roman, that'd been a change, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Strike zone.
Yeah. No kidding. Little low. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Cannon digs in.
There's a pitch. It's outside again.
3-1. 3-1. If the kid can throw a strike, he's going to throw it right here.
Yep.
And it's in the dirt. So Cannon gets the base.
Bases loaded for the Bobcats.
Base is loaded, and we got Camden Hudson up.
Oh, Gosnell's calling timeout, going to the mound.
Hey, we like the job he's doing. Don't take him out. They probably aren't going to listen to us, though.
Probably not. The umpires don't.
No. No, you'd think the umpire, he'd look at that scoreboard and say, oh, yeah, I've got that wrong. He does have 2 balls and 1 strike.
Maybe we need to give them a headset. We can explain this to them.
Well, yeah, and then they could explain stuff to us that we don't know. That's a good idea. He starts out to the mound to let them know that, hey, we're not going to have a long time out here. It's getting late. Looks like they're leaving the pitcher in. Yeah, they just give him a little encouragement. Camden steps into the box. Runners all get a pretty good lead.
Here comes a pitch. Here's a strike.
Falls in there for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bases loaded for Corning.
There's a pitch. It's outside.
It's outside. 1-1.
There's a pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, he was wanting that one.
He did. He wanted that one. It looked good to him, but he just couldn't get the bat on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. That one's in the dirt and back to the fence. Got Roman coming home. He scores standing up. All right. Runners advance. Now we got runners on second and third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Gosnell still got the lead, 9-3, but closing that gap. Comes the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. So going to the bottom of the 5th. Gosnell leading 9-3. We strand 2 runners, but we did score 2 runs.
We did score 2 runs. And we didn't leave the bases loaded that time.
That's right. I'm curious to see who comes out on the field now. I don't know if Roman. Yeah, it looks like maybe Roman's going to go to right field. And maybe not. No, maybe not. He's just out there.
I think you're right.
Helping Landon loosen up. We got Parker's going to left. Camden will be center. So yeah. Roman's not going to be on the field.
Cannon back on the mound.
So does rain affect your work much?
Not really. If we have a bolt truck come in, we kind of got to be a little cautious with it. But
yeah, we have to really be careful in the rain because we don't want the fish to get wet.
They could drown.
Yeah,
they could drown.
Yeah, it's happened. You know, I've had people drive by and see a few dead fish out there in the pond and say, "What happened?" So they just drowned.
They just drowned.
You know, they just didn't learn how to swim
forgot
quick
to
enough.
Breathe.
Yeah. Umpire's telling Cannon he's got one more warm-up pitch. Ball's in. Sweeps the plate.
Number 27 coming up to bat for Gosnell.
I'm either going to let him pop out or ground out. I'm just going to let him pick whichever one he wants.
Okay. We just got to get the ball there. There it is. Yes, sir.
Or stand there and strike out looking. I'd let him do that if he wants to. I'm easy to get along with.
Watching this boy tonight, he's not going to let too many of them go by.
No, he likes to swing. Like
There's
that time, right by third base to left field, he's going to round first looking at second, but he's going to back up to first. They never do what I ask them to do.
Nah, kids don't listen.
Nah, I coached Little League for years and years, and most of the time they didn't listen to me. The teams I coached, they may not have learned a lot about baseball, but we had a lot of fun.
Number 5 for Gosnell coming up. Got a runner at first. I'm betting money he steals. Oh, look.
Cannon gives him a check over there, and he gets his shirt dirty getting back into first. If he'll ease out on that grass, Cannon will get him out.
Yep.
He's got a quick little move over there.
There's a pitch.
Runner
going.
goes, throw to second. Just having trouble getting it down there in time tonight. I don't know.
He's going to have to bring that throw down a little bit.
Now help me, Mark. Was that a ball or strike? Stick your fingers up.
I
Mr.
do
Blue.
believe was a ball.
We're going to call it a ball till he changes our mind.
Comes pitch.
Oh, that looked like that fell in there. Runner gets him a pretty good lead on second.
There's a pitch. Pop fly to center field.
Camden comes in, catches it.
Throws the ball
to
third.
Oh, it's offline. If he'd been on line, we
he-
might have got it
yep.
out there, but runner's safe on third.
That's a good arm, though, because it got there.
You betcha. That was a good throw from where he was. What just happened here? They called him out on third. What happened? Did he throw a pickoff throw over there? I wasn't looking.
He didn't throw a pickoff throw.
I didn't think so either. Well, he ain't on third, so it had to be an out.
We definitely need a rule book.
I don't know if maybe Fisher was still holding the ball and the boy stepped off, didn't call time. Maybe he stepped off the bag and Fisher still had the ball. That might have been what happened. I'll find out at home.
There's a pitch. Outside.
2-0, 2 outs. Bases are empty now. Gosnell still leading 9-3 here in the bottom of the fifth.
There's a pitch.
Long fly ball to left. Parker Davis goes over.
It's fair.
It's a fair ball.
It's a fair ball. Runner's making it to second.
Standing up on second base.
Number 50 for Gosnell coming up.
That fair foul line over there on third base side, it looks like it goes a long way over there. I don't know, just from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, it kind of leans out that way too.
Yeah, I thought that was a foul ball for sure.
Comes pitch. Strike.
Okay, I just got an explanation from my wife. The boy did not tag up on second. So that's why he got called out over there. They tagged him and checked with Mr. Official, and sure enough, he didn't tag up. So.
Tag up. Well, it's a good thing we got her around to keep us straightened out.
That's right. I'm impressed that she's listening to us.
By the way, sure you don't say anything wrong.
Oh, she's so beautiful. I can see her here out my window, and I just can't hardly watch the ball game for looking at her.
Comes pitched.
And it falls in there for a strike.
You must have cheated on your diet, and you're afraid to tell her. Is that what it is?
Oh, she watches me like a hawk. Yeah. She's a firm believer. If she's going to be miserable, I am too.
There's the ground ball.
Ground ball short.
Oh,
and it's under his glove. Runner's coming around third.
Gosnell scores again with a single. They scored 10-3.
2 outs, runner on first.
I was fixing to say that guy's probably not going to steal, but this one might.
Yeah. Courtesy runner for their. Well, he wasn't pitching. Was he catching? You only have a courtesy runner for your pitcher or catcher, and I didn't think he was doing either, but he may have been. Pickoff throw to first. Called safe. It was a bang-bang play.
That's a close one.
Gosnell calls time. Trying to fix first base bag. I guess it had popped up a little. Everybody's ready again. Runner on first gets him a lead off.
Number 13 for Gosnell up to bat. Here's a pitch. It's
Runner
outside.
goes.
Runner's going.
safe on second.
There's a pitch. Strike. Counts 1-1. Comes pitch. Ground ball to third.
Ground ball to
Fisher
third.
gloves it. Out at first.
All right, good
one.
play. Third out. Score 10-3. Gosnell ahead of the Bobcats. We will go to the top of the 6th inning now. Danielle has so much faith in us. She's listening to us and sitting in her vehicle instead of sitting out here and watching the game. You know,
Well, we are doing a mighty fine job.
we
Myers.
are. I will say probably the best baseball game I have ever commentated.
This must be your first one.
Absolutely.
The first one I did was over at Van Buren.
Oh yeah, beautiful country over there.
And I stood up and run a camera and commentated all at the same time.
Wow, you just don't get paid enough.
No, Andy don't love me. That's what
No,
the problem
no.
is.
Yeah, you'd think he'd show more love. Yeah,
That's Carson Dowdy, isn't it?
it is. It is.
Carson Dowdy coming to the plate.
Yep.
This is another young man. If he gets a hold of that ball, it's gone.
Yep. Yeah, he's hit a few good ones this year. All right, throw down to second. Sweep the plate off. We'll get back underway here in the top of the 6th. Gosnell leading 10-3. See if we can change that number up there a little bit this inning.
Carson a lefty.
Yep, yep.
There comes the pitch. It's a strike.
Oh, 1, nobody out.
Second pitch. In
Little
dirt.
low. 1 ball, 1 strike on Mr. Dowdy. He looks over at the coach for a little information. Gets back in the box.
There's a pitch. Swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
There's a pitch.
Checking him. Saying he didn't go.
He didn't break. Did not go.
Counts 2 and 2.
There's a pitch. Swing and a miss.
Went down on strikes, but he went down swinging.
Yep.
Parker D's up to bat.
You talk about feeding the boys. That boy right there can eat.
Yeah, it's not fair. Somebody like him can
Yeah.
eat like he does, and yeah.
First pitch is a ball.
Roman's pretty much the same way too. They can come over at the house and a box of Pop-Tarts don't last long.
Ball 2. Ball 3.
And I know their mama can cook because I've ate Gina's cooking. She can cook. So.
Well, that's obvious from looking at Jim.
Yeah.
Okay, what you say? Well, my wife, she can cook.
Yeah.
There's
That's
a
in there
strike.
for a strike. 3-1, 1 out.
But I retain a lot of water, Kenny.
I know you do. I'm
do.
the same way.
Foul ball.
Foul ball down the right field line. Guess we'll call that a strike. Makes it full.
Full. Comes pitch. Oh,
Blunts it back to
Blunts,
the pitcher. Makes throw to first. So gets him out at first. Gives us 2 outs. Got Mr. Rhett coming in. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I've been wanting to say it all night. Better known by his family and friends as Reddaroo.
Reddaroo.
Yeah, he's not real fond of that name, but I think it fits him well.
Reddaroo.
Yeah.
I'll have to remember that.
Yeah. Getting his gold chain in place. Had to turn it around. I guess it wasn't where he wanted it. Now he's ready.
Comes pitch. Ball low.
Steps back in the box.
Ball 2. 2-0's the count for old Reddaroo. There's a strike. That ball dropped a little bit.
2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, it did. It was coming in high and then dropped in there. That lady just walked by, had a heated jacket on. I've seen those on TV. That's the first one I've seen in person.
Tell her she commentate baseball games, she wouldn't need that.
Yeah. Foul ball over the fence to the parking lot for strike 2. Counts 2-2. I'm assuming it was a heated jacket because it had a big red light on the front of it.
It was lit up.
Yeah.
Comes pitch. Ground ball to second.
Ball to second. Throw to
That's
first.
out. That's 3.
3 outs. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. Bobcats fail to score. Still 10-3. Gosnell lead. One of the funniest things, and I'll never forget it in my Little League coaching career, and I think this was actually T-ball before Little League, but I don't know if you remember Seth Bass or not.
Oh, yeah.
He was the same age as R. Austin, and so he was on my team. And we'd always take snacks to practice, and everything. And well, we was in the middle of practice one day, and Seth just kept asking about the snacks. When are we going to eat, And I said, Seth, are you hungry? And you got to realize, he's not 2 foot tall, and
Yeah.
he looks up at me and says, I've been hungry for 2 weeks. I'll never forget that. I know him as the 2-week hungry kid. But he was always a hoot. He gets his sense of humor from his dad. Jeremy's always dry, but really funny and dry.
That's something a lot of parents don't get to do is coach peewees or things like that, and you really miss out because.
Yeah, and it's not the parents' fault. A lot of people have jobs they just can't, and I hate it. I was always blessed, had a boss that would let me do it, and I miss it. If I could go back, if it's different if you don't have a kid on the team, but You know, and I've been trying to get Danielle, hey, let's get us about a, 6, 8, 10-year-old boy.
A
And
tax write-off.
let's start.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, I'm all for it. I just ain't got her talked into it yet.
There's a pitch. Oh, line drive out to center. That's number 3 for Gosnell. Good
down.
hit.
Got him a single out of it.
Number 2 for Gosnell coming up to the plate.
He acted like he was ready for that first pitch, didn't he?
Nope.
Got the runner and a run
caught.
down. He's back in there safe. We couldn't get the bag covered quick enough. He got his first base back.
As a young pitcher, not knowing where he needed to be at that time.
Yeah, that was just a little bit of a mess up, but it's all good. We're right back where we started.
Yeah, he didn't advance. That's the important part. Comes pitch, high.
Rodney checks him down there on first, but he's back in safe.
Comes pitch. It's a strike.
1-1. 1 out.
Pitch. Runner's going.
Runner goes, called strike. Runner safe on second, no throw. The batter in his swing kind of fell over into the
in the path of the
and couldn't get a throw off on that one. Counts 1 and 2. Batter's back in the box. Runner on second gets him a lead off. Ball's outside for a ball. 2 and 2.
There's a pitch.
In the dirt. Ball 3.
There's a pitch. Foul ball.
Back into the fence. Still full.
Here comes pitch. Another foul ball.
Back out of play. May hit our building.
No.
Did that come into the field?
Yeah, it was in the field.
Wow, I thought it was over the fence. Yeah. No catch, so the count's still 3 and 2.
Gosnell with the lead, 10-3. Got a runner at second. No outs. There's the pitch. Outside. Walks him.
Called ball 4. Got runners on first and second now. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th.
Number 7 coming up. Oh,
Throw
Cannon
down to
watching.
second. Yep.
7 for Gosnell coming to the plate. There's a pitch. That's a strike.
That's going to be a hard one to get
Okay.
to. But he
Oh,
does.
center field catches it.
Tags up.
Throws
goes
to
to
third.
Throws into third. Calls him safe. I guess he stayed on the bag. I thought he'd come off the bag there with the tag applied, but Calls him safe there. Got the out center field. Camden made a great running catch on that one.
Gosnell's got runners at first and third. Number 11 coming to the plate.
One out. Bottom of the sixth. Runner goes to second.
Going.
High for a ball. No throw to second. Runners on second and third now. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out.
There's pitch. Strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Comes pitch. Ground ball.
Right back up the middle. Nobody there. They're going to score 2.
Gosnell scores 1, 2.
Throw to Holmes offline.
Runner advances to the second. 12-3 now. Gosnell's got a runner at second. Number 27 for Gosnell coming up to plate.
I could be wrong, but I think if they score 1 more, this ball game's over.
I think you're right.
Throw to second. He's back in safe.
Comes pitched.
Long fly ball to left field.
Up to the fence. Runner's coming around third. Gosnell scores.
Yep. I believe that'll be our ball game.
13-3.
Yeah.
That is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Gosnell with the win, 13-3. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight. That would be the end of the home games for the Bobcats. There is a possibility they could play at Record tomorrow. If you can make that trip, go over and watch them.
Looks like, too, there's a, depending on how it works out, but I believe after tonight, I believe we will have to have a play-in game to go to districts, and I guess that may be played next Monday night. If it is, it'll probably be played at Manila. Just watch Facebook, and we'll give you an update on what's next. But thank you, Mark. Appreciate you having me.
Appreciate you, Kenny.
Yep.
Now we're going to turn over to our sponsors.